Mama Mosey Tarot. If you chose the star, this reading is for you. This is for people that are having trouble with maybe a goal or a dream that they have in life. This is for you. And what I've got on the bottom of the other cards is the Queen of Swords and the Offering. So this is more about knowing that sometimes when you need, it's the best time to give. What you need to give and why is up to you to find out. So let's see. Let's see. But the clouds are usually an indicator of trouble. They can be an indicator of movement as well. But we've got the Fool and the Storyteller. Okay, so this Fool is about jumping in head first. So I think what you need is to jump into just learning about your chosen goal head first, as if brand new. I know you are the Queen of Swords and you know a shit ton already, but there's still more to learn, and you have to approach this with naivety if you're ever going to get that base understanding of it, I think, because beyond that we have the Storyteller. This is representative of somebody who tells themselves stories, the stories we tell ourselves, right? I don't need to do that. I don't need to be a gopher for somebody. I already know what to do. I don't need to be somebody's bitch. It's that kind of attitude. You might need to learn some things, especially with that attitude. I'm not saying you have that attitude, but some of you might approach learning that way. You need to dive headfirst into this, though. You need to give to get. That's what the offering is. You can't just demand that you get something, get this knowledge. You have to give. You have to give your time. You have to give your energy. You have to give your humility. You have to give your ego sometimes. But it's worth it. It's a new journey, and jump with trust. Approach this knowing that you will be successful, and then the rest is up to you. I haven't seen, it didn't pop out. So beyond that, I just did see the final tarot card. So beyond that, for this question, for this reading at least, this is a path that you could take, and it might split in the reading. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so from there, you jumped in head first. What happens? And my eyes just did catch the Three of Cups, so I think it is going to be a fun time. You might be put in like a group setting where you have to work with other people to do this. Kind of like an internship, maybe. Nothing's coming out, though. Okay, I spoke too soon. I usually don't like to take that much because I do get clumsy, I guess. But the way that they came out, I'm going to take it because it's a group of 2 and a group of 3, and I've been getting a lot of groupings lately. So this is the Empress with the Ten of Wands. This Wands card represents the fact that you've chosen to carry this burden. You have chosen to be this leader. The Empress is the culmination of all of the queens together. Right now, you have the Queen of Swords. If the Empress is your goal, she's the more physical representation of femininity on earth. If this Empress is your goal, if you want to be all of these queens, whether you're man or woman, you need to pick up this burden willingly, craft a loving basket for it, and be thankful you get to carry it on your back. But then the three we had past that is give. This is another card of giving. It is a Four of Pentacles, but with this deck, this is a card of keeping enough for yourself and giving away what you don't need, followed by the Time Machine and the Albright. Now, the Time Machine is more about, like, you can choose to live in the past, you can see things, or you can try to live in the past, you can constantly look back at those things, but there's nothing there because it's already happened, right? Looking to the future is where you have hope. It's where you have direction. It's where you have that pull of create. I want to say creation, but it's where you have these fields that you're looking for, the Seven of Pentacles, this bounty that you were looking for. You have got to move forward. Because that was just face up on the deck. That wasn't even the bottom of the deck, because the bottom of the deck is a Page of Wands, which is, again, approaching things with a slight plan of action, but mostly like a naive passion for it. And when I say naive, I don't mean stupid. I mean ignorant like a child, if that makes sense. But you need that fire. With Frost, though. So Frost is about memory. It's about the coldness of memory. How you, again, it would be like a time kind of card. The coldness of memory and how you can remember certain things but not others. Another card kind of like the Storyteller a little bit. So I think what you need to do is, yeah. So that's this one path. It is going to be, with this one path, it is going to be just moving forward, giving away what you don't need, and having hope, moving forward, having hope, not living in the past, and watching, taking care of the bounty you hope for and that you're searching out in the future, but rushing forward with fire. And making sure that you're getting everything, not just the parts that you want to see, not just the parts that interest you. Make sure you're grasping an entire understanding. That's what I'm getting from this Frost card. Make sure you see everything from different perspectives. Make sure you see it from different perspectives. Sorry. Make sure you see it from different angles, okay? With this Frost card, no two snowflakes are the same, right? There are different ways to see everything, and I think that is an approach you need to have here, especially as the Queen of Swords. With this Queen of Swords energy, this tends to be a woman who has it all, knows it all, has done it all-ish, and is very difficult to change her mind if you don't come straight with facts, to bury her under. I think you need to look at things through a more flexible perspective with this Queen of Swords combined with Frost. And King of Wands. So this is a card about action. This is a card about ruling. I think this is... Let me see if this is the other path here. It could be. Because I just did see the final tarot card, so it's making me think like this is a second path for you. Yeah. King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a ruler. It's somebody who has earned the right to rule. They take responsibility and they do care for those. They're not that asshole that's like, because I'm king, I said so, that's why. It's more of the actually consults with his people, is very thoughtful and considerate of everybody he does care for. So, on that, we've got the Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. So if you come at this like somebody who, oh no, I know, please, I know. Yeah, I don't need your help. If you come at it that way, that's kind of what this Page of Swords is, with this like cocky attitude that you know everything and you don't really need any help, which is how you're going to come across if you pull this Queen of Swords energy instead of this Fool energy here, okay? You need to, if you choose to come across Queen of Swords, it's going to end up at this page with this straight up Tower, which is destruction, and it's just going to be another cycle in the wheel until you learn this lesson, that you need to approach certain things. You can't let your ego get in the way. You need to approach certain things with just straight up naive fascination and appreciation that something is so cool and oh my god, you get to be a part of it. So give. If you don't know where to go based on your goals, like what you want, if you're stuck in that scenario. With this Star card, with this deck, if you felt this pull, it is because you need to give if you want to get. And you can't just give just to get. You can't be like, I'm giving, can I get now? You have to want to give. You have to want to help. If you put out that energy of wanting to help, you attract that energy to you, and you will get help. But you need to humble yourself a little bit, enough to not be afraid to look new or dumb at something. All right? I hope this helped. Love you.